We now move to the top right of your bracket. It's the Arkansas Regional, and at the top corner, earning the 7th seed is Kentucky. And competing in their home gym and securing the 10th seed is Arkansas. The Gymbacks will have home gym advantage as they host the Fayetteville Regional at Bud Walton Arena.
So in this one, we have LSU and Kentucky enter as the top 2 seeds, favorites to advance. Maybe the most straightforward looking regional with LSU and Kentucky.
Being able to host regionals this year was an honor, and I think we were extremely excited about it since season started. I think we kind of knew that it was coming, but we were also really excited to be able to host in Bud.
To come in as the 10 seed was huge for us, and so we knew having regionals at home was a great opportunity for us.
Every meet was just another opportunity. This was no different. There is no need to change what we've already done and what we've practiced and what we've known, and this is just another opportunity to continue to show what Arkansas Gymnastics has been working for.
The mentality was just to stay confident, hold your head high, and know that we have what it takes to go to day 2 and to qualify to nationals. And I think it was even more encouraging that everyone was there to support us and had the belief in us. Not only our fans, but our coaches, they had the strongest belief in us. They told us that each and every day that we had what it takes to qualify to nationals and to regionals day 2.
You guys know the game plan. Nothing different today than what we've been doing all season. You guys set an intention early on to take it one meet at a time. And so I want to keep your focus on that today. We're not thinking ahead to Saturday. We are only focused on today and showing up, warming up well, showing our confidence that we have earned day in and day out, and having a great meet today, okay? We don't need to be anybody other than just ourselves. And when we do that, we are having the most fun in the arena. So that is the plan again today, all right? Walk in with your classy swagger, all right? Have great, disciplined, normal warm-ups, and then just show what you guys are made of. One event at a time, okay?
Just because it's postseason doesn't mean anything changes. We show up, we be exactly who we are, we do the exact same thing we've done all year, taking it one meet at a time. We are focused on today, we are not looking forward any further than right now.
The road to Fort Worth starts now. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, inside Bud Walton Arena as we get set for the first of 2 regional semifinals. For Arkansas, their best event.
Our floor team this year was next level. It was something different. It was just, there was a spark in the floor lineup. And it was just one after another. We just knew we would keep building off each other. And every single person in that lineup just worked their butts off every day and to get better. And I think every person got better year over year and meet over meet. And so I think it was so cool to see everything put together and be that floor team that we know we could be.
1 rotation down and 3 to go here inside Bud Walton Arena. That is exactly, I think, what Arkansas and Kentucky wanted to see. They put a little bit of space between themselves and Nebraska, and both off to really good starts.
You can't do it better than that. That was beautiful from this Arkansas team, from Cammie.
I just remember being super fired up for this meet, and so we had just finished floor and we had a fantastic floor rotation, and I think going into vault we had a great vault warm-up. Kyla told me before I went to have a lot of fun, and so I was like, you're right, there's nothing to lose here, just have a lot of fun, go out there and just be myself, and vault is where I shine. So I remember landing that vault and my feet didn't move, and I looked at Chris and I was like, oh my gosh, and he was like, yes, we were screaming, and then I don't know why, but my first instinct was just to run and hug Kyla. I jumped on her. I was so excited. There were so many emotions. I feel like I had been working so hard this whole season to stick my dismount, and it finally happened, and I just think every emotion was let loose, and I just was so proud and so happy at the same time. And then I saw Jordan, she was running towards me with her arms up, and I'm sure she was just going for a hug, but I jumped right on her just because all the excitement was there and we were all just having a blast. So yeah, it was a special moment.
It's really looking like the Gymbacks have asserted themselves in this competition, and I think that's what they were looking to do.
We all had so much trust in each other, and we knew every time someone was going to go up, they were going to hit.
Maddie Jones finishes up Arkansas on bars.
And so to know that my team had my back and I knew that I could trust my training and trust all the meets I'd done before, and then just competing at home was just another level of comfort and just another level of confidence that we get to show our fans what we can do. So I think that helped me a lot.
Arkansas just kept the fire up once again, exactly what they needed to do with that 49.15.
Going into semifinals, I just felt super excited to compete and show all the hard work that I had been putting in all year. Just go out there and trust my cues and have so much fun and do it for my team.
Another stick for this Arkansas team. What a moment for them to carry and keep continuing this momentum.
With me having like a little bit of a longer routine, I felt like it was really important. I was locked in on my cues, and honestly, just seeing those results made me really proud of all the work I had put in.
Well, the Razorbacks put together an outstanding meet. They have just been so consistent here recently.
What a moment for their team, and excited for them to be moving on to this regional final.
I feel like we could all feel the momentum building, and we just knew. We knew that we had put in so much work, and it was our time to make it to nationals, and it was our time to go out there, do the same thing, have so much fun, see where everything landed, and I just think that we all knew.
Another incredible opportunity that we have tonight, you guys, to bring our classy swagger into that building, have a crap ton of fun, all right? Be normal, be confident, and trust every single thing that we do, okay? I'm not gonna tell you guys anything different right now than I've been telling you all season, because the job is the same. Go in, be ourselves, have fun, do our very best gymnastics, and that's it, okay? Those are the only things in our control. So when we leave this room, let's get fired up, start to finish. Let's be locked in, start to finish, and let's have fun tonight. Sound like a plan?
The road to Fort Worth, Texas continues through Fayetteville, Arkansas. Welcome inside Bud Walton Arena for the Arkansas Regional Final. Don't forget about the gym bags. Yes, they might not be one of the favorites to advance, but they're here in front of their home crowd looking for their first trip to Fort Worth under Jordan Weber.
I feel like the only thing that was going on in the team was positivity. We were just so excited to have the opportunity to be at home and compete together. And going into day two, I feel like there wasn't really any added pressure because we kept fueling ourselves with like positive thoughts and knowing that we could really do it. We all fully believed that we were capable of qualifying to nationals. So day two was just another opportunity to go out there and have fun and compete and show everyone who Arkansas is.
We knew we had a really good chance if we just did our normal. If we just didn't try to go too big, if we just stayed steady and did our thing, we knew we could do it. And so as much as it was in the back of our head, I think most of the team was just like, it's just another meet, it's just another routine, just do our thing. And I think that really set us up really well.
Back to Leah Smith on the left side now for Arkansas.
Leah Smith on the left side, Yurchenko full, and she sticks it. This is what I'm talking about. This Arkansas team is more than capable than qualifying to the national championship, and that is how we started off.
Something just really clicked this year on my landing, and I think I felt confident like going for my stick and not just going for a good landing. And it just means a lot that I was able to get it at home and also in postseason.
Something at a time up there, okay? Let's go. Let it slide. Be ready for the landing. Don't know what to do here. Enjoy every single one of these landings, all right? Calm confidence on 3, 1, 2, 3. Calm confidence!
There were a few things I was battling, injury being one of them, and just knowing that I could trust myself to go out there and do what I've been training for, and just like sticking that landing was just like everything to me.
And that dismount was perfection.
Welcome to the show.
And she just nails that landing like it was nobody's business.
Elegant march routine right there for Reese. Exactly what Arkansas wanted to do there with that 49.45, and it keeps them right in the competition. In fact, they are in advancement position at this point.
I just knew I had to go up and do what I normally do.
They love having her as a leadoff because she sets that tone, and this is going to be a big beam rotation for the Gymbacks if they want to stay in the spot to advance.
I was very surprised right when I landed. It just shocked me how I just didn't move. Even after, when I was done, I saw like the scoreboard and I saw 9925 like from 2 judges, and I was like, oh, okay, I got that. And then like everyone else started screaming, and I was like, what? I didn't understand. And then they're like, you got a 995, and I was like, oh.
Postseason in general, you never really know when the last is going to be your last, and so like just thinking about it now, it continues to make me emotional because in those moments you're going through so many different feelings of saluting the judge and is this going to be it, and then also not really focusing on that because you're focusing on your gymnastics. So I'm sitting here knowing that not only could this be it, but could this be my last ever routine? My team needs this. This is the regional final. This could be for the national championships. All of these different things are coming together, and going up on the beam in getting a 9925, knowing that that was a score that our team needed going into the floor rotation, it was like just such an amazing feeling. And also knowing that that was my last routine in Bud Walton was super, super special for me, and it's a moment that I will literally never forget.
And exactly what Arkansas needed in order to stay right in the thick of this competition. This is as good as it gets. I mean, you know, we talk about nationals being the best gymnastics you're going to see. I don't know, this regional final is giving it a run for its money so far.
There wouldn't have been another way I would have wanted it to end. Floor is where we thrive. We have a lot of fun on floor, we have great floor workers, and I think we know how to perform on floor, and so that is something that we are guaranteed to go out there to shine, to have fun, enjoy the moment, and just to be ourselves. And so I think that was a great way for us to end day 2.
I would imagine Lauren hits here and Arkansas is going to Fort Worth.
I think after Lauren finished her floor routine, there was no doubt in our mind that we had made nationals. Lauren has been so consistent this whole season, and so has Frankie, that there was also no doubt that they weren't going to go out there and compete and show up for our team and show up for the University of Arkansas. And so after Lauren finished, I just remember like trying to hold it together, and like I was trying not to cry because I know Frankie still had to go.
Frankie just has to perform like she always does and just have fun out there. She has no pressure on her shoulders.
Arkansas is going to go to Fort Worth.
Just knowing that we did everything and we made it happen, and looking at that scoreboard and just having a flood of tears and emotions, it was like a moment that I don't think can ever be replicated.
I remember going back in the corral and Callie looked at me and she had tears falling down from her eyes, and I was like, why are we crying? Did we not make it? And she was like, we did it. And I was like, no freaking way. And I just remember losing it. It was like happy tears, sad tears, excited tears. I don't really know. I was feeling every emotion. I couldn't really. It was something I've never felt before in my entire life, I think I'd have to say.
Jordan, you're number 5. We've been talking to you for so long about building this program, about getting to the point where you can compete for a spot at NCAA Nationals. First trip since 2018. What's going through your mind right now?
I am just so unbelievably proud of my team. They've worked their butts off day in and day out this season, and they believed they could do it. And tonight's performance just proved that, and I'm just so excited for them to get one more opportunity to show who we are on the national stage.
Just so much excitement because that is what we had worked for so long. And to see the coaches emotional too, because they've put in the work and they trusted us and knew we could do it. And for us to do that for them, with them, was just an unbelievable feeling, and it was just even better to do it at home.
I think I gave myself a concussion because I was just so excited because we had worked so hard all season, and the fact that we were able to do what we said we were going to do on day one, it really just shows that we never gave up, and we set ourselves to a new standard this year, and that we had absolutely no doubt in our mind that we were going to make our goals.
And not today.
You were the team that did it!
Not today. You did it with every intentional decision that you made when you were willing to work soft, when you weren't willing to settle for nothing less than your best. That's the stuff that gets you where you want to go, okay? Enjoy it. Soak it in. But guess what? Just like Kobe said, job's not done yet, baby. We get another opportunity, just like we had today, to keep it rolling and go do something special. Let's go, baby!
Nationals week was really fun. I think a lot of us really didn't know what to expect because not a lot of us have been there. I mean, we had transfers who had been there, and Lauren made it freshman year, but I think going together as a team, it was all pretty new, but it was all a really fun experience for us to experience together for the first time. And going to the banquet, we just felt like we made it, and like it was just really awesome to be appreciated by so many people. And going into practice day, I remember it was just awesome. We all stepped in the arena, jaws dropped, like it was just so cool. And to experience together as a family, like we had worked so hard, like everyone's seen the ugly days, like we're finally to like the pretty like other side, to like going to nationals and just experiencing that fun together. It was just so much fun. And
welcome to Fort Worth, Texas and Dickies Arena for the 2024 NCAA Women's Gymnastics Championship. Callista Gamio now the leadoff gymnast for the Razorbacks on the balance beam. Frankie Price finishing off a good floor rotation.
coming back on that event from an injury, I think last year I got All-SEC and this year I got All-American. Like, I think it's just a really cool story to tell for people. I think I've learned so much from that, and I think being able to accomplish something on that event that people thought would break me is really special to me.
That's just been a goal since I was little, and I was just excited to be there and just excited for my teammates who also got it. And I think it's great that we had multiple people get All-American from like our first nationals that we went to.
We all would have to say that we feel like we could have been a little more sharp and done a little bit better of a performance, but we were super excited to be there and compete there.
I think we all learned a lot and were able to take it in and gain that experience.
Thanks. First of all, I love this team so much, right? Look around at everyone in this circle. Guys, we've had one heck of a year. You guys have so much to be proud of. First of all, thank you, seniors. We love you. Those of you coming back, take every single thing you learned this year. You learned a lot. Let's take it into next year. Because you guys got us here, all right? We got to get ourselves back to take what
this year kind of showed us, like, your goals aren't too big. Like, set those goals. We set the goal that we wanted to go to nationals. We verbally set it and we got there. So I think encouraging that into the new team and just continuing to be bought in every aspect of your life.
Every person came in day out to the national championship and gave it all they had and just wanted to get better for the team. And I think that was the coolest part, was everybody was for the team. And so to see that come all together was, I think, the best part.
I think what I would call us is trailblazers. I think that we set the standard for how we want to compete and how we think that the program should be. And going into these next few years, I'm so excited to see what this team can do, and we are so much more capable of doing so many more things, and it's just really exciting that when we know that we can put our minds to it, we can truly accomplish anything.
We really did upgrade, just like we talked about wanting to do in the beginning. We upgraded our gymnastics, our culture, our leadership. Just being able to reach that goal that we set in the beginning of season, making it to nationals and competing there on the big stage, that was just so much fun, and I'll forever think about last year and be proud of us and all my sisters that I got close with along the way.
I think it was something where we've put Arkansas gymnastics on the map and we've put it out there, and we showed the world what we could do, but we've still got more.
I knew that there was so much still left for me that I needed to finish out my career so like wholeheartedly and to feel content and satisfied. But I didn't know how much I could just get from coming to Arkansas, and things that I got, friendships that I made, and memories that I have, and that's something that I'm going to cherish forever because I really needed that to end my career.
Each year I feel like the team develops and I've developed as a person, and to end on this team with this group of girls finally reaching our goal that I remember I set back my freshman year just means so much. And I remember going into this year, I had my journal and I wrote in it that we were going to go to nationals. So getting to close that page in my journal, my final year of gymnastics, just meant so much.